This is life when the righteous are in authority. That's what I'm saying, brother.
This is life, and the Lord's elect to rule.
Look at it. Still turning, blue and proud. Esau really thought he would pull it off.
Man, he tried.
We can finally enjoy our offspring.
I'm winning. Not if I catch you first. Love you. Whoa, spin to the sky. I see you, princess. Looking royal. Let me tell you a little story about our deliverance from Babylon.
I could linger here forever. The world feels lighter when the river sings.
Now this is life more abundant.
We can finally rest.
On this surrounding world, we can finally rest.
Smells good over here, brother.
You know it, just wait till you taste it.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Yes, sir.
The earth was never overpopulated. It just wasn't ran properly.
To good friends and new chapters, and to the courage it took to get here. May we never forget it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's better than I expected.
Chapters and old friends.
To courage and joy.
And to us.
Cheers.
That's lovely.
Grateful for nights like this.
Always.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
All praises to Yahweh.
All praises to Yahweh.
Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
To Israel.
Let me tell you exactly what the hell it's about. And I'm gonna let you go. You take two people, they gotta reach a mountaintop. One motherfucker walk, the other motherfucker take a helicopter. The problem is when they get to the top, the motherfucker who took the helicopter wants the same admiration and parade that the person that walked gets. No. He gets more recognition. He gets more accolades. He gets the parade because both of y'all are here, but it was harder for him. Dummy. Spin that however the hell you like.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and teach well. And peace, love, and salutations to the men, women, and children that they're keeping this word is sincere, genuine, and true. And today, we'll go into the topic of the underdog. We've been meaning to do this video for a while, but having stuff going on. But there ain't no excuse. You know, so you got up and did it, doing it now. But what inspired it was one day I was sitting at home, just randomly I just clicked on, I think it was a Prime Video, because I don't think it's on Netflix. You know, they had that that Snoop Dogg movie, The Underdogs. You know, it's about him and them kids. And He's like an old football player, and he like turned his life around. And they had a bunch of kids that was they looking up to him. They had different backgrounds, different stuff they come from. And one of the main child, he saw himself in him because he was real selfish and stuff at first. And in the end, he became a team player. But on that movie, they still lost at the end. But it wasn't just about even though we know in terms of Israel, we gonna get the victory in the end. But we looked at it as the underdog now. These other nations trying to see who got next. We done been down for so long. Even our own people, they look at us like not just us, but they look at themselves. So 2/3 included, because they in this too. But our 2/3, they supreme underdogs, but they still gonna come back and be a part of their victory in the end, even though they had to go through their harsh judgment. But these other nations trying to see who got next, like we always counted out. And when you think about it, like it's hard to consider that, to think that way. But you can understand why. But they done came with all type of stuff against us, man. All these epidemics and pandemics, injecting us with this and that, flooding the neighborhoods with this and that, and here we are today. And we still, of course, through the mercy of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, but we still here in our right minds. And now we waking up in these last days, man. Well, I'm up that number. Well, we waking up in these last days, man. It's right around the corner. I'm gonna get Isaiah 14:1. Man, with me because it's in transit, but I like to go to it when I do it. People be on their phones and texting and driving, calling and driving, on social media and driving. I can look up, glance every now and then. But Isaiah 14:1 in the KJV says, "For Yahweh Yahweh Shai will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." So it's already written, man. He's still yet gonna choose Israel. We done been cast away. We done been punished, and even to this day. But it started to get loosened up, man. Like your mama used to, your mom and dad used to get in trouble. They'll take this and take that, and piece by piece, you don't get just set free all at one time. You got you start getting back things one by one. You might get your phone back, you might get your game back. Now you can go outside, or now you can go outside, but you gotta wait another week to get your game back, or next week to get your phone. You know what I'm saying? It go in phases. It ain't always just instantaneous. But he said it from the beginning, man. We always been chosen, man. It's always been lined up that way. We just had to go through what we had to go through. And being an underdog, it's a better story to tell. Esau ain't got no damn story to tell. Well, they gonna have a story to tell about how they ended up how they ended up where they are, or where they gonna be at. And then they gonna have an end to their story. Once it's all said and done, they gonna cease to exist. And to go along with it, it feel more rewarding, man. To know you had what you had to go through. All the circumstances, like I said, what our people have been through, all the odds that was stacked against us, all the, what they say, enchantments, all these devices. You know what I'm saying? We're not ignorant to the same device. All these ways they tried to keep us away from who we are. It feel more rewarding, man. It means more because of what you went through, because of the adversity. And like the video I put before I started, he said you had two people, they had the same, I think they're going to a mountaintop. One person took a helicopter, and I forgot how he said the other person went up there, but they had to scale the mountain. And the person that took the helicopter wanted the same parade and stuff as the person who pretty much grinded it out. No, you don't get that. And Esau he'd been handed this though. He'd been handed it, but he didn't use his blessing, the sword. It ain't been handed to us either. We had to go through what we had to go through, and what we going through now. as I speak, getting up and heading to the plantation. But let me get to this James. Let me get to this light first. But I think it's James 2. Yeah, James 2 and verse 5. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he has promised to them that love him." And said, we poor in this world, and that's how the world look at us now. In these days, especially, you ain't got a certain amount of money. You gotta make, it's almost 6 figures still, almost ain't enough now. You gotta be a millionaire, cause they straight in your pocket. You gotta have this, have that. You gotta be able to pay your bills and her. It's up to this. If you ain't willing to do certain things, now you poor, you the broke nigga. You work a regular 9 to 5. You got enough to pay your bills and live, live comfortably. Everything handled, your lights on, you got a roof over your head, you got gas in your car, and you might have a car that's paid for. And hopefully it ain't nothing going on with it, when you pay it off, that's when everything go wrong with it. But yeah, they look right on over us. But how about Shimon outside? Like I say, Lord will, I'm on that number. He done already chose us anyway. So it don't matter. It don't matter what the world got to say. We know we got a victory coming, man. And say this, even for the 2/3, they gonna have to get their belt. But say they still win in the end. They still gonna get better than Esau. Yeah, like I said, Esau gonna cease to exist. The 2/3 coming back. Say our own people gonna have to get hit with them warheads, but they still got a story to tell about how they how they came back into the kingdom. It's gonna be over with for Esau. And say this, it ain't no. We gotta go through it because like when a father raises his child or his children, really mostly his son. He gonna if you get ready to inherit the kingdom, that young prince, he gonna have to go through certain things. His father just not gonna hand him the keys to the kingdom like he could go. It's gonna take years to build that man up, or that young man up. He gonna have to know how to handle this situation, that situation, to be a fair judge in this case and that cause. How to take care of this and handle that. It's gonna take time. You gotta build them up to it. You can't just hand it to them. Like even the babies, you know what I'm saying? You don't just hand them a steak dinner when they 2 days old now. They gotta start with their milk first. Even the scripture say when you desire the sincere milk. And speaking of it, the kingdom, John 14 and 2. Yeah, John 14 and 2. In my father's house are many mansions. If it was not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And say, what we fighting for, man? What we like it says in 1 Corinthians 2 and 9, I have not seen nor ear heard the things they have for them to wait for them, man. So we got the victory already. We got stuff that we can't even imagine set up for us already. We just got to keep fighting, man. So we the underdogs, but that's the bigger payout. You bet on the underdog. That's why people love to do it at these casinos, man. You don't get nothing betting on the person who expected to win. They got they go by minus 2,000. Man, you got to bet $1 million to win a couple $100,000. But underdog, you might have like plus 2,500. You know what I'm saying? You can take $50 and you can be set up. Or if you really ready to risk it, man, you bet a couple thousand on it, man. You'll be set up for a couple years, depending on how you manage your money. It's a bigger payout when you bet on the underdog, because ain't nobody looking at them. Casino is willing to give you that money. They're like, oh, no, this ain't gonna happen. That's how they looking at us. Oh, this ain't gonna happen. And it's already written for it to happen. But that's why Yahweh Shimon Yahushua getting ready to come back. He getting ready to show that he is. No matter what they think, no matter who they think of next, or what they got planned, hey, it's over with. Yashala got it already, man. We just gotta hold fast, you know what I'm saying? Occupy till he come. Well, it was just something quick, man. The underdogs getting ready to pull off the upset, man. As it's written already. But with that, once again, I'm gonna give our honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh by Shimmy Shai, by Shem Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and teach well. And peace, love, and salutation to the men, women, and children out there keeping the word sincere, genuine, and true. Shalom.